What's up? Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. You guys are probably wondering why you're in this position. Let me move you guys so we can have a chat. You guys are probably like, where is this guy at? You guys probably wondering where this guy at. I'm in the airport currently. I'm in the Turkish airport currently. You guys are wondering. Let's see. Take care of me. You guys can see, I'm currently in the Turkish airport. Just lollygagging. Let's have a conversation right quick. Okay. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It's your favorite stranger, Muktar. Now we can talk about where I'm at. Yeah, I'm in the Istanbul Airport, as I just showed you guys. I'll show you guys again. As you guys can see. And then there's the people nearby. I don't want to get them. I want to piss them off, so I'm trying to keep my camera to myself. Yeah, you guys. It's been a long time, huh? I feel like an influencer, bro, but I'm not an influencer. I'm just a guy. Wow, subhanallah, you know, if this ends up being on my YouTube channel, I have not posted on my YouTube channel since 2023. So last time you guys would have seen me was when I was either 22 or 23 years old. SubhanAllah, a lot has happened since then, but this is not the video for that. So you guys may be wondering, why am I in the Istanbul airport? Well, inshallah ta'ala, I'm currently on my way to Medina to Munawwara for Umrah. I'll be spending a decent amount of time in Medina, and then I'll be heading to Mecca, inshallah ta'ala, to perform Umrah. If you guys are saying this is probably, for you guys, it's probably day 1 of Ramadan. For me, it may be day 2. Allahu a'lam, I'm not sure yet. I'm spending my first day I'm spending my first day traveling, so I'm not even fasting. But Ramadan Mubarak, Ramadan Kareem to everybody out there, inshallah ta'ala. You guys may be wondering, you may be thinking, subhanallah, you know, Muktar is, you know, he's going to Medina, he must be blessed. Alhamdulillah, he's a lucky guy. I am blessed and I am lucky. But I don't want it to, this is not like Muktar has money, he can do whatever he wants type of thing. I hope nobody thinks that. No way, no shape or form. This is a trip in which Muktar needed to go rather than he wanted to go. To be honest with you guys, I did not want to go. I was not seeking out this. I did not want to go. I won't say I wasn't seeking out this trip, but like I had no intention of going to Ramadan. And they just, subhanAllah, the opportunity opened up for me, and I said, it's an opportunity that I can't miss, because my heart has been struggling. This qalb of mine has been lacking iman, and it's been dying. It's been darkening. So I said, where else better to cure and purify and heal your heart than the place where hearts yearn for, which is Medina. So I said, I'll go to Medina, inshallah. So that's the plan. With these videos, I'm just hoping to, these are kind of just like journal entries, me talking to myself as well as you guys. So it's just kind of reflections and things of that nature. Nothing too crazy. Not really a big podcast style video. It'll be pretty minimal editing and just going up on the YouTube. And you guys get a live kind of idea where my head's at. Yeah. I have honestly gotten barely any sleep from traveling, so I'm tired more than anything. But I am very excited for this Ramadan and what it can potentially bring. I think this is a Ramadan that's going to be, I saw somebody say, this Ramadan is prepping to be a Ramadan that's generational. And inshallah ta'ala it will be. That's my goal for me and you guys as well. Yeah. So let's talk about more anything. When I said that, I was, like I said, my iman has been low, extremely low. And it's ironic and it's frustrating because I don't know about you guys, right? When you're a jahil and your iman is low, it makes sense. You're a jahil, you don't know anything, so you're doing things that your iman is going to be low all the time. But for me, I had this idea that like once I'm someone who's practicing, my iman should have a baseline of how low it gets. So for example, if iman used to go this low when I was a jahil, it should never go lower than that. Baseline should be this, even if it's low iman. But when it drops even lower than that, that's when it starts to feel crazy. Yeah, and it's just a lot of things. I wouldn't say that this is the lowest my iman has ever been in my life, but 2025 was a difficult year and it was a hard year for me. I lost 2 friends, but I also had some of the best moments of my life during 2025. So it's that imposter syndrome of having good moments mixed with the bad. And I'll be honest, I think the bad outweighed the good last year, but khair inshallah. Don't mind me, people are looking at me. Yeah, so the in reference to what I was talking about, so my iman has been super low, so that's been frustrating, and it's tough, and you start having doubts because when you believe that you have a certain amount of knowledge, why is your iman going low? Because when you didn't know things, you can understand it, but when you know Allah's there, when you know Allah's going to be there for you, everything's going to work out, and your iman still dips so low, it's so frustrating. But you just and you go to the point of like checking the status of your heart. I had a podcast idea that I wanted to do called Status of Your Heart podcast. I still intend to do it after Ramadan, but this series is going to be called Status of My Heart, Muktar's heart, status of my heart. Because how can I be someone who wants to help people or want to check the status of other people's hearts or encourage people to check the status of their hearts when I don't even check the status of my own heart? So this is the live, real, raw version of me checking the status of my heart. Yeah, inshallah. And I saw Sheikh Jamal. He said when the heart is upright, everything else in the body will be upright. The limbs will be upright. It's one of and I also saw a quote recently that said that the one who knows his heart knows his Lord. And I think I've made a point. I mentioned it once before. That the status of your heart is shown or professed by the actions of your limbs. So if your limbs are not in accordance to what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, then you cannot claim you have a good heart. If it's not in accordance with what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, you can't claim that you have a good heart. So yeah, I encourage all you guys to check the status of your hearts, as I will be checking the status of my heart this Ramadan. And I guys hope that you guys have a very blessed, lovely Ramadan. Honestly, I'm very tired. I did not even intend to record this. I was gonna wait till I got to Medina, but I was like, if you're gonna show people the raw, you show people the raw. So this is me rambling, disgruntled, not knowing what I'm doing, shy, nervous, anxiety, because I'm in a place with a bunch of people. But to be honest, the people are not paying attention to me. Yeah. But take the qalb has the highest status. The highest status of the person is their heart. That is the thing that is the most important. So strive to be someone who is constantly checking the status of their heart and purifying their heart and cleansing their heart. And you can do that through many ways. Inshallah ta'ala, I intend to do it by self reflection and tadabbur of the Quran and recitation of the Quran. And yeah, lastly, I will leave you guys with an ayah in the Quran. In Surah Al-Hashr, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, يا أيها الذين آمنوا اتقوا الله ولتنظر نفس ما قدمت لغد واتقوا الله إن الله خبير بما تعملون ولا تكونوا كالذين نسوا الله فأنساهم أنفسهم أولئك هم الفاسقون. That's 2 ayahs. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in these ayahs, O you who believe, have taqwa in Allah and look at what your soul has set forth for the next day. Look at what your soul has, nafsum ma qaddamat liqad. Look at what your soul has set forth for the next day. So always remind yourself, what have you done today to set yourself up for tomorrow, inshallah ta'ala. Then that second ayah says, and do not be like those who forgot Allah, so Allah made them forget themselves, for truly they are the rebellious. I don't want to be like that. I hope you guys don't want to be like that. So but we find ourselves in this constant rat race that is the dunya, and we find ourselves forgetting about who is the one who provides for us, and that's Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And like I said, I'm not a alim, I'm not a sheikh, I'm not a preacher. I don't want to start preaching to the crowd. I'm a general minders type of guy, general minded, so I don't want to get too above my pay grade. Just think about that, when the next time that you're too focused into the dunya, when you start to feel yourself losing sight of what true happiness is, and where Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and lose your sight of Allah, remind yourself of these two verses. These are the two verses that for me I want to live by this year. Look at what my soul set forth for next day. Don't wait for tomorrow to do something that you could have done today, and do the deeds that you could do today as much as you can. Do them today rather than waiting for tomorrow. And don't be like those who forgot Allah. So you can be, as long as you're someone who remembers Allah, then Allah will make sure that you know and understand and learn yourself, inshallah ta'ala. Yeah. But that's it. I haven't even called my mother yet, so I'm sure she's probably going to be very angry with me. So I should probably go ahead and get this video wrapped up, inshallah ta'ala. Next time you guys will see me, we'll probably be in Medina, inshallah. And I won't look like this. I literally couldn't get any sleep, y'all. There was literally a fight on the plane, where between a lady and a man about pushing their seat back, reclining their seat. So it was between that and then just the seats themselves. I couldn't get any sleep. But like I said, my mom is probably worried about me, so I should probably wrap this up. As you guys can see, let me show you guys once again. You can see the plane, you can see everything. There go the people. Yep. Yeah. Alright. Let me don't be like Muktar. Make sure that first thing that you do when you get to another country 15 hours away is that you call your mother. So mama, hoyo, ma, forgive me. And you guys, until we meet again, I'm just another stranger passing through your timeline. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh.